Good morning, students. Let us continue with the first chapter of Civics, the Union Legislature. In the first video, we have already learned about the Parliament, the Lok Sabha, elections to the Lok Sabha, and who can contest elections, and so on. Now, today, we will learn about how is a government formed. The leader of the Lok Sabha is generally the leader of the political party or a combination of parties having the highest number of members or majority in the Lok Sabha. He or she is invited by the president to form the government. He becomes the prime minister. The prime minister then seats his own team known as the Council of Ministers. These ministers become heads of various government departments. This political party or the combination of parties is known as the ruling party. The members of political parties who are not the members of ruling party or the government are together called opposition. The members also elect a speaker and a deputy speaker. It is the speaker who presides over the working of the Lok Sabha. He is, therefore, also known as the presiding officer. The speaker maintains order and discipline and conducts business of the Lok Sabha. In his absence, the deputy speaker does this work. Now let us learn about the working of the Lok Sabha. The Constitution mandates at its 2 sessions of the Parliament in a year, though generally 3 sessions are held. Mandates means an official order to perform a particular task. A session means a sitting of Parliament to discharge its functions. The Constitution has laid down that the interval between 2 sessions of the Parliament should not exceed 6 months. The first hour of each day of the session is allotted for putting questions to the ministers. This is called question hour. No business can be transacted in either houses unless 10% of the total members of the house are present. This is called quorum. The Parliament can introduce new laws as well as change the old laws. A law is first introduced as a bill. Both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha have to pass it. Bills can be divided as follows. They are ordinary bills, money bills, constitution amendment bills. Now let us see the functions of the Lok Sabha. First one is legislative functions. They pass bills and make laws. Any bill regarding subjects in the Union or the concurrent list of the Constitution may be moved in this house. And the second one is financial powers. The House of People controls the treasury. No budget of government expenditure can be made without the permission of the House. A money bill has to be moved only in the Lok Sabha. And the third one is control over the Council of Ministers. The Council of Ministers is responsible to the Lok Sabha. It may remain in power only so long as it enjoys the confidence of the Lok Sabha. Now let us move on to the next topic, the Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the Parliament, which is also called the Council of States. The strength of the Rajya Sabha is 245 members. Of these, 233 are elected by the elected members of the state legislative assemblies. The remaining 12 members are nominated by the President of India from among men of repute in various spheres of life Examples: science, technology, art, literature, and social work. Now let us learn about the tenure, the time period. The Rajya Sabha is a permanent house. 1/3 of its members retire after every 2 years. Thus, there is a continuous flow of outgoing and incoming members after every 2 years. A member's tenure is 6 years. The house is never dissolved. Now let us learn about the chairman and deputy chairman. The Vice President of India is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. Ex officio means eligible to hold a post by virtue of holding another office. He supervises the proceedings of the Rajya Sabha and presides over its sessions. In his absence, the deputy chairman looks after the business of the Rajya Sabha. He is elected from among the members of the Rajya Sabha by vote of the majority. Now let us see the qualification for the membership of the Rajya Sabha. He or she must be a citizen of India. He should not be less than 30 years of age. He should be of sound mind. He must not be insolvent, that is, unable to pay his debts or fulfill financial commitments. He should not be a government employee. In the next video, we will continue with the powers of Rajya Sabha and powers and functions of the Parliament. Thank you all.